Hello, this is Gladys Briggs from Maths Junction. In this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you how to expand brackets within surds. I take it that you already know how to multiply surds. We multiply surds by simplifying them. If you do not know how to multiply surds by simplifying them, then go and have a look at our lesson on simplifying surds. I'm just going to do one example for you to bring it back home for you. Multiplying surds. Okay, so I've got the square root of 5 multiplied by the square root of 10. And we want to simplify this. I know that 10 can be written as the square root of 5 times the square root of 2. So I'm just going to multiply that by the square root of 5, which is at the beginning. Then I also know that root 5 times root 5 is 5. So my answer is just going to be the square 5 times the square root of 2. Yeah, so that's just one example on simplifying surds or multiplying surds. Okay, now let's have a look at expanding brackets. Now let's look at expanding brackets. If you have 3 root 5 all squared, then you can rewrite that as 3 root 5 times 3 root 5. So let's just write that as 3 times root 5 times 3 times root 5. Now again, like we did earlier, we can collect like terms. 3 times 3 times root 5 times root 5. 3 times 3 is 9, and root 5 times root 5 is 5. That's going to give us 45. So that's it for that one. Okay, now how about this one? Have a look at this example. If you've got 2 being multiplied by 5 plus the square root of 3, then we're going to use the FOIL method, which we use in expanding brackets normally in algebra, which is first, outer, inner, last. But this time we've only got one bracket, so we're just going to do the first and the outer. Yeah, 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times root 3 is 2 root 3. And that would be the answer for that one. Don't forget to take along with you the sign. If this was a minus, then that would be minus 2 root 3. But it's a plus here, so that's all fine. Now here's another example. 2 minus root 3 times 5 plus root 3. This time we've got 2 brackets, so we're going to use what's inside this bracket, everything inside this bracket, to multiply everything inside that bracket. So we go with the first, outer, inner, last. Okay, first would be 2 times 5, that is 10. Outer would be 2 times root 3, so that would be plus 2 root 3. Inner would be root 3 minus root 3 times 5, so that would be minus 5 root 3. And the last would be minus root 3 times root 3, so that would be minus 3. Remember, root 3 times root 3 equals 3. Now we got the minus, so that would be minus 3. Okay, now all that's left to do is to collect like terms. We collect the 10 and the 3. 10 minus 3 would be equal to 7. Plus 2 minus 5 is minus 3. Minus 3 root 3. All done. Now this last example involves something known as conjugate pairs. Now, if you have 2 plus root 3, then the conjugate pair of 2 plus root 3 would be 2 minus root 3, because that's what's going to help you to eliminate the surds in it. That's going to help you to get rid of the root sign. So if you have a positive root 3 in this one and you have negative root 3 in the other one, that's going to cancel out. And you'll see that now when we start to expand it. So let's expand that and see what we end up with. 2 plus root 3. I'll move that up now a little bit. 2 plus root 3 times 2 minus root 3. 2 times 2 would be 4. 2 times minus root 3 would be minus 2 root 3. 2 times root 3 would be plus 2 root 3. And root 3 times minus root 3 would be minus 3. So we got 4 minus 3 is 1. And obviously this would cancel this. And our answer would be 1. Conjugate pairs are very useful when dividing surds, and you will see that now when we come to do rationalizing the denominator in the next lesson. So I'll see you there. Bye.